Hello, good morning, everyone. Have you ever been in a season where you were completely in fear? And maybe someone wants to encourage you, but all you hear back is someone saying, you just need to have more faith. But I don't know about you, but I felt that I truly have faith, but I was still in fear. And does it mean that we don't have faith because we're afraid or we're walking in a season of fear? No, definitely if we look at the stories in the Bible and the characters, fear was not anything that anyone could try to bypass. Many characters and men and leaders were also afraid. But the wonderful thing is that we don't have to let fear dwell in us. Fear will come to us, but we let it visit us and we let it go by placing our faith in Christ, who enables us to overcome our fear by placing our trust in Him. I still remember when I was a young boy, I was about 8 years old, and our family used to go for a casual walk on weekends, and there used to be this, to me back then, it seemed like a very long river that we had to cross over. And it was a very scary thing, and my dad was saying, we're gonna go across. And I remember the first time we had to do this. And as a young boy, the water seemed very fierce, and it was a scary thing to do. My dad, with my sister, on his back. So he was the one that went forward and took every step one by one by one, about halfway, and he shouted back, "It's okay. It's completely safe. Trust me. Just come. It is completely safe." So I still remember taking that step with my heart thumping and beating, but I went because I trusted the voice of my father, because he went before me, and I was able to trust and actually make it all the way across the river because I was able to trust in what my father had to say. We have all these rivers that gets in between our relationship with our God, sometimes because of this thing called fear, don't we? When we were little children, we didn't need to be necessarily persuaded that much. We were able to simply believe. But oftentimes, as we're adults and as we get older, it's hard to get persuaded. But Jesus is encouraging you and me today and saying, even these rivers that seems to get in our way, trust me, cross over, because He is inviting us to place our trust in Him. One of my favorite verses in Jeremiah 17:7 and 8 says, "Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. And he will be like a tree that is planted by the water, and its roots will spread out by the river." This is the wonderful promise that God gives us, that we can actually overcome our fear by placing our faith in Him so we could go across over to Him. May we be strengthened this day. Let's place our faith in Jesus and let's walk this day strongly. Bless you.